But let's not get caught up in the news madness. Or even on social media, because you try to give the world a piece of your mind. Very few people are going to believe you if you're not parroting hatred. And look, I don't throw around hatred. I don't throw around buzzwords like that, because that implies a political stigma, which I am not looking to attach to anything. When I say hatred, I mean self-hatred. Unknowing self-hatred. That's what I mean. I don't mean, an offender of a certain specific kind of hate. I don't mean that at all. I don't throw around, doublespeak. I don't throw that around. I work for the legend of mirth. Anything that detracts from mirth, anything that misdirects or leads astray, I simply don't do things like that. I leave that to the big money makers out there that make a lot of money peddling their filth. I leave that to them. You know what I mean? I leave that to them. They can peddle the finger. They can point their finger. They can point their fingers at the problems. They make a lot of money. They make a lot of money doing that. See here, I'm not going to operate like that. I won't. Some people don't want to hear it. You gotta stand up for what you believe. You gotta point out, you gotta call them out if they're 1% and they're running all this and money. You better get out in the streets and start a militia. We don't do things like that here. We don't waste our time. We really don't waste our time doom parroting. There's a lot of doom parrots out there that make filthy, dirty money. Plenty. Filthy, dirty money. Get paid very nicely to divide people, to misdirect people, to bamboozle them, just to screw them. Just a late night screw. You know what I mean? Just a slow screw. Make a lot of money doing that, huh? Yeah, they make a lot of money doing that, don't they? They're worse. They're worse than the slave drivers. They're actually worse. There's certain things that a lot of people believe that I simply know are untrue now. That you have to take a certain demographic of your fellow inmates and point them out and blame whatever's happening on them. Make scapegoats of your fellow inmates. Know what that does? Makes a stronger plantation. Isn't that righteous? Isn't that ballsy to make a stronger plantation? Just ballsy. Calling it like you see it. Oh, you got balls. You got balls, dude. You got balls. You got balls making a stronger plantation for you and your inmates. Yeah, you got balls, all right. You got balls. You got balls in your mouth. You want to make it worse for everyone? You jump right into that river. You go with that flow. Go ahead. Go ahead. Fine. Good. Let's see what your reward's gonna be. Might be a little bit of money. They might have money. They ain't happy. You can turn on the news right now, sure. You can get mad. Look what they did to us. Look what they're doing. You don't see us doing that. Look what they're doing. Yep. Yeah. The same shit for thousands of years. Hundreds of years. Thousands of years. The same bullshit. The same bullshit. The same horse shit. from the rat bags. Doom peddling rat bags. You don't debate with people that hate your guts. You simply don't, because they hate you. And there's nothing you can say to lighten their weight or anything. There's nothing. So you just throw them out. You just throw them out. You say, get the heck out of here. Go fly a kite. Go scream at God. Go shake your fist at the sky. But you know, some people, their minds are made up for their entire lives. Those people are not in control of their trajectory and of what they say and even how they feel. They're not in control. They do as they're told. And there's nothing you can do to change minds. And I'm not Mr. I'll change your mind. I couldn't give a damn what people think. I really don't. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter if people wake up to this or that. It really doesn't. That's out of your hands. But people that are in control of their life and in control of their thoughts and actually they understand that things aren't what they seem, and they don't take anything off the table, and they don't abide by specific dogma. Someone not only who can't read between the lines, but doesn't know there's anything in between, and doesn't know there's anything outside of what they see and what they know. The people that don't know that there are things outside of what they know are truly dead. And they only serve to infect others with their deadness. The only thing you can do is be aware and to reduce to reduce suffering for yourself and to others, and to teach them how to reduce their own suffering. That's the only thing you can do. There are big machines in play right now that I don't like to say there's nothing you can do about it, but that's not exactly the most positive language there is. What I mean is that if you tried to do something about it, it would be your fellow inmates that would have you shot. That's what I mean by that. So you gotta consider those things. You never debate. You don't debate with people. You really don't. You really don't. The people that you'd like to debate with the most would rather see you dead than allow you to change their minds. And why would you stick your neck out for those people? Why would you bother? Why would you waste your time? And someone that wants to get you to debate something, know what they want? They want you to say something that can later be used against you. That's what they're looking to do. They're doing opposition research on you, so they can blackmail you with your words in the future. That sounds fun. Let's debate. Don't you have the balls to call out the people who are doing this to you? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You don't worry. You don't worry about changing other people's minds. You know why? Because people's minds are made up. People's minds are made up. And they have their hearts bent on salting the earth. People come at you in bad faith. You want to put yourself in a silly position? Go ahead. Go ahead. Tow it with them. Go ahead, waste your time. Waste your energy, waste your breath. On the other hand, you could be trying to figure things out on your own. Which you're better off doing. Everything that is knowable from within. I mean, I know that sounds wild. I really do. But you're better off fishing in your own mind for the answers than talking to other people who are infected with things that are beyond your imagination. Debating is absolute nonsense. It's very easy to study the rhetorical weapons. That's warfare. Wouldn't make you a very good warlord if you were stepping it up to people head to head on their terms instead of your own. You want to do that? Be defeated. Be defeated by someone who is more nasty than you are. Go ahead. There's some deep magic at work in the noosphere today. Very magnetic. Like a black hole. Very easy to get caught up in it and say, well, I mean, look at these statistics here. These people are just bad. Yeah. The same line for hundreds and hundreds of years. No, you see, I don't worry about those things. So much suffering right now. And people playing right into it. Becoming agents of infectious suffering. There's so much. So much. It's very easy if you're not privy to the work of the dead machine. Then you see it as a real thing. However, those of us here know that it is not real.